Oh, thank you. I'm really glad to share this space with you, and thank you for having me. My name is Aminatu. I am from the Mbororo indigenous community in Cameroon. So I am an indigenous woman from Cameroon. I work with International Indigenous Women's Foro. We call it FIMI, which is a Spanish acronym. We work specifically on women's rights promotion, and we do our work globally. When I say globally, I mean from all the regions, including Africa, Asia, Latin America and the Caribbean, North America, Pacific, and the Arctic, including Russia.
Arctic.
Yes, Arctic.
Arctic. How much people live in the Arctic?
There are a lot of people, and we have the Sami. The Sami people are the indigenous people from the Arctic region, and then we have Russia as well. Yeah, in 2011, I was at the university in Cameroon, in Yaoundé. I was studying law, and I got interested in women's rights promotion because I come from a community, like I said, an indigenous community called the Mbororo pastoralist people, and a girl child education is not valued. Okay. So due to the customs and the cultures, the traditions, and so on, they don't think that a girl child deserves to go to school. And because of that, I got interested, and I said, I'm going to study law, and I'm going to advocate for the right of girls in my community. And so I started doing voluntary work with an organization in Yaoundé that was promoting indigenous people's rights. Yeah, with that, I thought I need more trainings, you know, in terms of political advocacy, in terms of to broaden my skills in order for me to be able to do the work I wanted to do. Well, I'm very happy to share that based on my experience working in the promotion of the right of indigenous women, girls, women with disability, and the youth, it's focused on 4 different areas. With my organization, FIMI, we focus on capacity building as one of the program areas that we have done. Through capacity building, we train women on, you know, to strengthen their capacities and their skills to understand the human rights mechanisms and the policies that are being established by the government. Because as an indigenous woman, you can only advocate for your rights if you know your rights. So what we do in these trainings is to train them about the available laws and policies and mechanisms, UN systems that they can use to navigate, to fight for their rights. And then we also do political participation as one of the work that we do. In terms of political participation, we promote their participation in decision-making spaces. Indigenous women, most of the time, are not even involved in programs that they take decisions in their lives. So through this program, we ensure that women, girls, youth, women with disability are able to participate in these high-level meetings, like the United Nations meetings organized by the
That's great.
Yeah. We do United Nations.
Oh my God, that's great.
Yeah. We also
that's really inspiring.
Yeah. And we also make sure in national levels, they attend meetings that are done by the states, the government, so that they are included in those decisions that the government are making on issues that are affecting their human rights, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. And some of the meetings that were like the UN conferences that they attend include the Commission on the Status of Women, which is called the CSW. We also have the Permanent Forum on Indigenous Issues. We have the CEDAW Convention. We have the Emirates session. we have so many other meetings like the COP, Conference of Parties on the Climate Change Convention, or the CBD. Those are the level of meetings that we make sure we push the participation of Indigenous women to advocate for their rights. And another area is on the research. I don't know if I remember the names of movies I've watched, but to be honest, my work is mostly influenced by people around me.
Okay.
Like people I see what they are doing, people I live with day-to-day life. I have people I look up to and see how they're doing their work. I have a mentor, Miss Lucy Mulenke. She's the one that really influenced the work I do in political advocacy for women. Yeah, it's a documentary series that was I think produced by Serena Gomez, but I don't remember the title, to be honest.
On Netflix.
On Netflix, it was documenting the life stories of the immigrants who come over to the United States. Yeah, when I look at it, I saw like real life advocacy. That's how people are advocating for their rights, trying to survive as an immigrant. Yeah. My biggest dream that is related to my work is to see a world free of violence against women, a world where women are able to share the same rights like any other mainstream society. Indigenous women in particular, I'm referring to Indigenous women, looking back at their stories, their way of life, and how they're treated by the mainstream society. I wish that I will wake up one day and we don't have to advocate for their right. They should be at the same level with any other society. Yeah, the cultures are also another thing, another aspect that causes a barrier. Religion is also a barrier in some countries or in some spaces, and also political issues are also other barriers that limit people from making decisions. I would like to say that I would like to encourage everyone to continue their fight, advocating for their rights, but also they should take the time to study the existing laws and policies that they need when they need to defend themselves. Because the most important thing is for you to know what are the laws and policies that you need to back up your defense, to avoid the problems that they are facing with criminalization of human rights defenders. So make time to study and understand the laws and policies. Yeah, it's a very good question, but I want to highlight that the United Nations is doing a lot of trainings about, there are a lot of fellowships. We have Indigenous fellowships that are led by the OHCHR, which is the Office of the High Commissioner for Human Rights. They have the minority program. They have different trainings that they open call for applications. I would like to encourage everyone. I know we are limited by having access to the internet in order to find out all of this, but to the leaders who are leading this, who have the opportunity, please share the information with the people who are unable to access this information so they can be able to participate in these trainings. My organization also do a capacity training program that we call Global Leadership School. We always send out call for applications online, and people are welcome to apply, women specifically. But
what's the link? What's the link?
The link for the website is www.ifim/ FIMI.
Yeah, FIMI.
IWF. I just want to say thank you very much for having me and for listening to what I have to share. It's a pleasure to be able to give the little that I have done so far and to see how it might inspire someone else there. And that together we should all be working together. We shouldn't just be doing stuff individually. I believe if we work collectively, we will be able to conquer our rights.